We could get top of the table today. We could also fall out of the playoffs, as you can see. Big stakes at hand. We've got a huge rival game against Southampton, and also quite a big game away at Ellen Road against Leeds. So shall we get straight into it? Episode 5 of Season 4. Roll the intro.
It goes Pompey, 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 you're the team. Pompey, 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 you're the cream. Pompey, you're the greatest, and we'll keep following you. We'll keep following Pompey, following the boys in blue.
Hello there everyone, welcome to episode 5 of Season 4 of the Portsmouth Save on Football Match 2018. Today it's time for two huge games in the league which could really not maybe decide our season this early in, but could really put a huge dampener or great thing, what would you call it, not a great thing, but a real inspiration I suppose, or motivator for the rest of our season. As you can see, we're only 3 points behind Fulham. That's down to a loss by them last time out and our win at QPR. But as you can see, the board are really happy with us. Unbelievable job. Putting a smile on the face of every single supporter, which is absolutely fantastic. And obviously, we've only played, is it 2 games or 3 games? Yeah, it's 2 games to last be with you. We drew with Birmingham. We were 2-0 down at half-time. And it seems that we start games poorly sometimes, but we came back into it with Glong and Glatzel getting his first goal for us. Captain Goodspeed moaning that he should be used more. But I want to maybe prioritise the players that are actually full-time players at the club. But Glatzel is a very good player. So you got a goal there, and then we beat QPR 3-0, quite a convincing one. We got an early goal with Chaplin 9 minutes in, then we just went to counter-attacking, and the goals kept flooding in, and it was quite an easy one to win in the end. But today we've got an early match against Southampton that's on the TV, and then a late game against Leeds the week after. There's a few injuries though that we picked up over the last few weeks. Jack Harper's out with shin splints, which I'd never heard of in my life. But he's been playing really well, and all of a sudden he just got injured in a game. And then Armstrong and Glatzel have picked up little niggles, and it seems that Abita is a bit tired after international duty. So, as a result, he's not going to be in the team for today's match. So it's all stopping goal. Love, Burgess, Masterson. I'm actually going to put Thompson at right back and put Love on the bench instead. But yeah, we've got Thompson, Burgess, Masterson and Leahy at the back. We've Rossiter and Myler in this match. Rossiter playing against his former employers. Chaplin, Naismith and Husband at the left wing. Surprisingly, Husband played amazingly last game on the left wing. He got an assist for Chaplin, that's why he stays there. And then Chris Longster plays up front, and he's going to play as a trequartista. So this game could go either way. You guys know by now. Sometimes you turn up, sometimes you just don't. I'll adjust the webcam. It's really annoying me recently, but I think that's about right. But I do like the slouch in the chair a bit, so it does change in the episode, you know, whether I'm up or down, I suppose. But you guys know that sometimes we just don't turn up for some games, and sometimes we are an awesome team. We're a little bit like Tottenham in real life this season, to be honest. We can wipe the floor of teams sometimes. A little bit like Tottenham beat Southampton 6-2, I want to say, on New Year's, something like that. And hopefully we can do the same here, but sometimes they play poorly, a little bit like Sunday, you'll be watching this. You'll be watching this on Tuesday. So they played awfully against Crystal Palace on Sunday. I felt they were missing that many chances. It was unbelievable. And the only reason they won is really because Kane was at the right place at the right time, and it was a save that Wayne Hennessy was never going to make. But if you are watching this before 8 o'clock on Tuesday night, make sure to go over to Captain Goodspeed's channel at 8 o'clock, where we'll be doing our weekly fixture, if you like now, which is on the Tuesday Night Live podcast. We're 1-0 up, that's fantastic. We'll talk about that a little bit in a minute. In fact, are we top of the league? This is an important bit. We are! I said this game we could get to the top of the table, and we are. We just got to see this, then I can talk a little bit more about it. Portsmouth, I know we're playing earlier than everybody else, but if we win this for 2 hours at least, we can be top of the championship. Look, that's just beautiful, that is. What an image. Fantastic. Yeah, but anyway, we're going to be doing a Tuesday Night Live podcast, a little bit like the previous weeks. We've really enjoyed it so far. We've been going for 2 weeks now. This is brilliant, by the way. And we're going to be talking, I think, a little bit about Pep Guardiola and the effect he's had on Manchester City. I've got quite strong opinions about Guardiola that aren't too positive, I think it's fair to say. Not about himself, but just that I think he's a little bit overrated. And then we might be doing a little bit about upcoming games this year. So if any of that's your cup of tea, or you just want something to listen to for an hour while you're studying, or, you know, we're doing the washing up or anything, that's exactly what we're here for. And it'd be great to see some of you there tomorrow. And if you are there and you've come from this video, make sure to let me know, because it'd be interesting to see if anybody, you know, watches this video before 8 o'clock and goes over there because of that. But let's go back to the Football Manager. We're 2-0 up here against Southampton. We're playing fantastically, hence why we've gone to the counter-attacking formation. Because, really, if we don't... What a stupid giveaway by Burgess, that is. I was just about to say, if we don't concede, then we win. And that's something we don't usually do on counter-attacking. But what a mistake there from Burgess. You know, he scored a beautiful goal earlier. But he's back to stage one with that really poor pass. But did he just... No, he just fumbled it. And Lascano took the chance and put it past Ryan Allsop. And it is now 2-1. To be fair, they deserve it. They've had more shots, more possession. So deserve something at least out of this half. But with those 2 goals we've scored, we are now the top scorers in the Championship with 38 compared to Fulham's 37. As you guys know, we've been top scorers in the Championship for 2 years running. But it'd be really nice to sort the defence out this season. I thought Chaplin had got that in the back of the net. How didn't he bury it, given his experience? I mean, he's the top goal scorer for us this season. I think he's already got 12 in 17th. That's roughly going to leave him probably with about 40 by the end of the season, if he doesn't pick up any terrible injury before that. But how Chaplin didn't bury it, considering how he's been playing recently, I simply do not know. Naismith's been a bit naff, hasn't it, with a 6.4, but there's not really anyone who can play there, that's the problem. Is there anyone who can play there? I don't know if Long can play there. Suppose he can. We'll bring Adam Armstrong on. I know that Glatzel, I know this, we're killing you, Joe. We know that Glatzel is a good player, but we just want to give some of our own players a chance. I mean, Glatzel only came in as a backup. He's been really used really well by the under-23s. You know, he's been really used, and that's brilliant for him. So Liverpool can't say he's not getting experience, and he might come on later in the game. But Armstrong, you know, needs to be given a chance. And of course, he's a new player that we've signed this season. I know he's been at the club before on a loan deal, but you know that's not really against the point because this is his first permanent season. He needs to find serious form. It's not about just impressing his old team anymore, if you like. It's about impressing us and making sure he gets in the team. And we haven't got to put the interests of a parent club or a parent country at heart. Sorry, I've been doing a bit about the American Revolution today. It's when you're talking about the colonies and Britain and America, you get a bit confused with parent clubs. And if you can make the link, you may as well do it. But anyway, I'm going on a tangent now, which is linked to my... Oh, just shut up, Toby. Anyway, Andre Green in the box and Allsop put it out. I'll be gutted if we give this one away. A little bit like we got it back, of course, against Birmingham. Southampton, I am sure, could do it quite easily here. We just remind the players to tighten up a little bit and make sure that they don't do anything too stupid. We want to retain possession. I don't know why we've gone off retain possession, and that could be the downfall for us. But Masterson, I have to say, just to jinx the century, has played really well since he's been at the club. I'd say he has been performing a really good partnership with Watmore at the back. Burgess is actually playing today, of course, rather than Watmore. But no, there's only 3 defenders at the back, and I was panicking a little bit this season, thinking if Masterson's not very good, then we're in a bit of a spot of bother. But luckily, he's been really good. And what hasn't been too good though is our drop off in this game. I mean, we were 2-0 up at one stage, and now it's 2-1. And it's almost like Southampton have got not the urgency, they've got the momentum now to potentially go and win this game, which is a bit of a frightening concept for us, to be honest. We're going to have to put the opposition instructions on. From 2-0 up to be 2-2, it's a bit of a shambles, to be honest. And I think we might have to make a few substitutes. Oh, just wait a minute. Leahy into the box. Masterson, back to Myler. Someone have a shot, for goodness sake. Chaplin again to Armstrong. Chaplin 3 times lucky. Oh, it's just wide, and Chaplin really has not had his best game of all time today. It's been a bit of a crap game for him, to be honest. We are going to bring 2 strikers on, actually. We're going to play with a very youthful outlook up front with Armstrong and Paul Glatzel, who maybe could just provide the bit of luck that we need here. And we're going to bring David Myler off Colkit, and he's going to play as an advanced playmaker. And then Rossiter can play as a deep liar. Actually, no, central midfielder on support. That looks all good to me. And hopefully we can go and win this game now rather than draw it or even lose. That would be the painful bit, going from 2-0 up all the way down to 3-2. But it feels like it could certainly happen here. Going from the top of the table 20 minutes in to potentially all the way down to 4th now. And Lascano scored. Oh my God. It's the worst game we've had on Football Manager so far, I think. Honestly, it's the worst game I have played so far on FM. This FM cycle, if you like. It's embarrassing. I've never bottled it so much. And if this is what we're going to do in big games, it's a big worry. Back to the drawing board if we can't get anything here. But we've got 10 minutes to go. Hopefully we can nick the ball off Southampton here. Hopefully it's not 4-2, because that's just completely embarrassing. Delph to Sims. Kolke gets it back. Now we can attack. We've got Glatzel on the wing. He loses the ball, but poor from Glatzel there. Ryan on the ball for Southampton. Back to Bednarek. Bednarek back to Ryan, of course. Puts it up now. And Burgess gets it out for Chris Long. We need to just pump it up. Kolke now. Dodgy ball, really, from Kolke. It's now back to Ward. Dodgy ball from them as well. Husband to Armstrong. Armstrong to Glatzel, and Glatzel scores. Paul Glatzel in the back of the net. Captain Goodspeed. That is why we played Paul Glatzel. Thank you very much. 5 minutes to go. Well, it's more than 5 minutes to go here. And Paul Glatzel has just about saved us our life. Armstrong with a nice assist. And Glatzel with a touch. Takes the extra touch and puts it right in the back of the Southampton net. Can we go and win this one now? 5 minutes to go. And what a turnaround it would be for us to go and win this one. At the same token, what a turnaround it would be for Southampton to go and win. Lovely interception from Lou Leahy. Armstrong on the ball. He should have just squared it to Glatzel. That's greedy from Adam Armstrong, that is. That is immensely greedy. Disappointing from Adam Armstrong there. But I think it is going to be a draw here on Fratton Park. But there is always drama in the late stages of this derby. There's 2 minutes to go. Jensen into the box for Lawrence. To Ki Sung-young. Thank God. 2 minutes to go. And that was very nearly a winner for Southampton. We've got a minute left. Do not count anybody out of this one yet. Ryan out. Leahy gets it back. But it's Lawrence. Burgess gets it. Armstrong on the ball. Can we get one last chance? Armstrong, a poor pass. Can we get it back? Delph. Kolke gets it back. Long on the wing. Long. Still Long. Thompson. Lovely ball. Oh, come on, number 23. You should be getting there. 20 seconds left in this derby, this South Coast derby. And we have bottled our chance of being at the top of the table just for a little while. And that's very disappointing. But Kolke it through to Armstrong. And that could have been a penalty. But it wasn't. And it was 3-3. And I'm going to be aggressive with the players here, to be honest. Because to lose a 2-0 lead at half-time is shocking. But I'm a bit worried by that, to be honest. We should have got 3 points out of that. But hopefully we can rectify that by getting 3 points at Elland Road next week. We're in luck as the top two, Fulham and Norwich, both dropped points and both got a point. So it's still with the same gap to them. And for this game against Leeds at Elland Road, we've only made 2 changes. We've Watmore coming into the back and then a beater replacing Husband on that left wing for today's game. So hopefully we can keep the unbeaten run going. Of course, this actually will lead to a 5-match unbeaten run if we can win or get anything other than a loss today, and that would be much appreciated. And of course, we can still get to the top of the table today's episode, and what a special one that would be. But just something I want to tell you before I forget, it's just coming into my head. I wouldn't expect a video tomorrow. Well, an episode of this, basically. Pardon me. I've just had a drink, and I think it's just gone down the wrong way. But I have got, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I've got a public speaking exam on Saturday, and we have to do like a final read-through of our speeches on Wednesday. So, as you're watching this, obviously it's Tuesday, but I record this on a Monday. And tomorrow night, the majority of it, I think, will be spent going through my 2 speeches and making sure they are okay, you know, I can do it all, etc, etc. So I wouldn't expect a video tomorrow. If you do get a video, you're in luck, but just don't expect it, that's what I'm saying. I might not get the chance to make a video. Same time, I might get all that chance because I might get done a little bit early and might make a video. But I just wanted to tell you guys in advance, just so you're not moaning that you don't get a video. And obviously, I do only do this for enjoyment. I don't earn any money out of it. Obviously, after the 1,000 subscriber limit on monetisation rules. So it's just for my enjoyment. Sometimes it doesn't fit into the schedule, and a bit like every hobby. You know, life comes first and work comes first, unfortunately. And I say that unfortunately because I enjoy this a lot more than my work and sick form life. But, you know, I suppose someone can come along, a future employer, and watch this, so I better keep stum, I suppose. But with 1-0 down, and with... pardon me. This is when the cough starts. We're nearly 2-0 down now. And this is not a great way to start. We could well be 2-0 down here. But Abita gets it away. Come on, Abita, run down the wing. If we can get one back here, that'll be lovely. What a run from Abita that is. And it's just been spoilt by Phillips winning the ball back. Fancy that. Fancy spoiling that, Phillips. Disgusting. But I just feel like this could be the start of our downfall, which is worrying me a little bit. I don't know why we are using tighter marking. I didn't think we were there for some reason. But this could be the start of our downfall. I mean, we're not expected to get this position, but for the last time, we've been in this league for 3 seasons. Why the pundits always predict us to be in the bottom 4, I simply don't get it. I mean, we're a much better team than that. The players we've got are much better than that. But the game doesn't seem to think so. But hey ho the word is. But Grot to Bozier, to O'Kane, to Roberts, to Hanker. Thompson gets it out for now. Number 22 should have got that. Higarty into the box for Grow. But Allsop has safe hands and gets that one. Hopefully, they don't get 2-0 up. But Masterson looks exhausted, 56%. We're going to have to bring him off. He just looks too tired and there's a bit of a risk. And now Thompson's picked up a little bit of a knock, which isn't great for us either. The Burgess will have to come on. I don't know what's wrong with Masterson, but he just seems knackered, which isn't a great thing to see at all. But Burgess is going down already quite quickly. And so is our chance of getting promoted automatically, it seems. But, pardon me, I'm going to have a coughing fit after this. But I don't want to do it now. And I don't want to edit anything else. You know, I'm like for editing things out. I'm hopeless. But it's after half time. I think I've given the players a bit of a slap on the wrist. I can't quite remember. I mean, some things I'm just terrible these days. I forget what I do. But hopefully that should be giving them a bit of motivation. Naismith into the box. Be nice to get an early goal after half time, wouldn't it? Myler to Roster, back to Myler, to Chaplin, to Naismith, to Myler again, to Long. Someone just bloody shoot Naismith. And when we do shoot, it's off target. How diabolical is that? Absolutely shocking. Naismith's had a 6.1. And he has played rubbish today, Naismith has. And he's played rubbish for a while. So it's a bit odd. And we are going to bring Paul Glatzel on as the poacher up front. Because at least he seems to work a little bit. Bump it into the box, you know, all that nonsense. We just need to get a goal at the end of the day. And Milo on the ball now. Burgess, a beater. Oh, that's a poor pass from a beater. Nick Pope gets it out. Can't believe he's playing in the Championship. Blimey. Thompson to Rossiter to Myler. Thompson again. To Long on the wing. Long to Myler. Get it in the flipping box. Long on the ball. Just get it in the box, for goodness sake. Into the box now. And nothing coming of it. We seriously need to sort ourselves out. Norwich are losing. This is prime chance to get ourselves into the automatic promotion spots. And even Glatzel can't hit the target. Clearly, it just seems like it's a bad day for us. And it's not great. It looks like our unbeaten run of 4 might well be ended here. And it's quite rare, I suppose, that teams go on to an unbeaten run in the Championship. We're going to have to go with 2 attackers again, because Chaplin's been a bit rubbish today, which is disappointing again. And it's a bit peculiar. Some of our best players are not playing very well. The likes of Naismith, who usually plays really well. He's just not... Well, he's given it his all. I can appreciate that. But it's just not going great for him, which is a bit of a disappointment. And something I never like to see. But we'll put Thompson on a full-back automatic. And Leahy on full-back attack. And hopefully, something can happen now. Hopefully, we can just get something out of this game. Whether it be a point or even 3. We need to get something out of this game, or else we're just going to fall down. And Brentford are now ahead of us, it seems. And Southampton could go ahead of us. They've obviously got a game in hand. And this is ridiculous. We're just not creating anything. Come on. 5 minutes to go here at Fratton Park. Not at Fratton Park. At Ellen Road. And it just doesn't look like our day. In either game, to be honest. Hopefully we can get a point though here. Glatzel. Poor pass from Glatzel. Rafa. Soares even. Watmore gets it back. Decent pass. But again, goes back to the defender. Here we go. O'Kane. To Bozier. To Roof. Leahy gets it out. Armstrong now keep the ball. Nice ball to Glatzel. Go on, Glatzel. Run for it now. It's 1-on-1. Take a touch. Shoot. And it's 1-1. Paul Glatzel gets another one back. And we are going to try and push forward and try and get the winner here. Why on earth not a lovely ball from Armstrong through? I don't care if it was a mistake by the defender. But Glatzel got onto it. And 1-on-1s this episode. He scored 2 of them. And he's been our Lord and Saviour this episode. So fair play to him. We've got a highlight straight after the goal. Hopefully it's not a goal for them. If it was a goal for us, it'd be absolutely fantastic. But Roberts is running now. Thompson has took him out. If it is straight after the... Oh, it's going to be a red for Thompson. This isn't it. Our former captains are going to get sent off. And that could be the end of our game. Thompson is going... It's going to be the first red card, in fact, I think, of my whole Hensford career. Our whole Portsmouth career, I think. I don't remember getting a red card before, but we're just going to stick with it. It's not going to be that important at the end of the day. Hopefully not anyway, but Allsop puts it out. This can't be good if it's a highlight. Roberts, there's no real backup on that right. Oh dear, Mahoney on the ball. Leahy, no, Roof. Oh, for goodness sake. Leeds have just won the game. This is unbelievable. Got another highlight here. If it's 3-1, this could be a bit embarrassing. 2-2 fair play. But here we go again. Mahoney. Can't just be down to Thompson going off because he's not even on the right. Bozier to Roberts. Roberts still on the ball. Bozier. We've won it back. Allsop. Get it out. No time to waste. 1, 2, 3, bloody 4 touches it takes him to get it out. For goodness sake. King to Roberts. Run after him then. 3-1 this will be. Roof. Well done, lads. Deary me. What a flipping day. It just annoys me. It's just the games that other teams have setbacks. And we just can't capitalise. We never have been able to. And it's just so frustrating sometimes. And that is going to be the end of the game. And that's going to be our first loss in a while. And that's really annoyed me, that has. Especially after we bottled it against Southampton as well. Deary me. Are the wheels coming off our promotion run? I really hope it's not. But they potentially could be. Right, we'll come back then for the games. I'm actually going to take... no, not that much of a break. Don't be ridiculous. We're going to come back for the Blackburn and Sunderland games. 2 home games that hopefully should be winnable. And that will be either tomorrow or on Thursday for that episode. So thank you guys for watching. I've been TIJ. Subscribe if you enjoyed that. Comment down below any opinions and like if you enjoyed that also. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys whenever the next video comes out at 6 PM on the channel. Goodbye.